Hello and welcome back to the FESS Showcase, where we look at games, devs, publishers, and some other things. Do you like solving crimes or want to see some interesting tech at work? Well, this might be the game for you. This is Code 9 by Writing Turtles, a detective game that uses a large language model to evaluate the player's observations and deductions, before responding with a set of pre-written responses by categorizing your responses into right, wrong, and allowable. Playing as Johan, a man found dead in a dystopian retro-futuristic world, alongside K.L.A.R.A, an intelligent entity now attached to your head, it's up to you to expose and investigate the horrors brought about by the conquering country of Eternia. What's really cool about Code 9 is how investigations work, where you are freely allowed to look around and find clues to deduce what happened in the play area. From here, you can enter the item into evidence with your reasoning on why it's important, or look up people and items in the database system to learn more. These deductions can help you in different conversations with other characters or with solving what might have happened. Since it's fully up to you, including how you accuse others, it's best to think ahead and reference evidence so your arguments actually make sense. If you want to check out Code 9 for yourself, its Steam page is linked down below. For now, let's get right into the investigation. There are a lot of games that I've wanted to show off for FESS. This is one that I'm actually really impressed with before I even go into it, of just knowing what this is. And I'm just interested. I may have or may not have come across in the intro. So let's just get right into it with Code 9. So, a word of advice. Beware the wolf in sheep's clothing. Now wake up. Wake up. Willkommen, you belong to us now. Whether you like it or not. The procedure erased some of your memory, so let me get you up to speed. We are occupied by a neighboring nation. They call themselves Eternia. How were they able to do that? Technological advances beyond anything anyone has ever seen on this island. I built this group of investigators to find out where this technology is coming from. We need to succeed, else this island is doomed. On one of our missions we found you, dead. Ironically, we used their technology to revive you. That thing in your head. It was once an enemy. We reprogrammed it. Now it's free. But what will it do with this freedom? Who knows? I suggest you get on its good side. Anyways, we are waking you because something came up. We lost contact to one of our agents. Find his black data cube. Good luck. Johan Richter. You will need it. I didn't know what accent I should do. Seems I have no choice but to do what they say. Oh, man. Prologue, okay. I don't know how much is available. Hello, K.L.A.R.A. Okay. So it explains all the if you pay attention, the top right, it explains everything in your peripheral. Yeah, so it's old school controls, okay. The signal is getting stronger. It must be nearby. Then hurry. Time is of the essence. Chop chop. Or have you forgotten what we're here for? Of course not. Oh, then consider this a test of your memory. After all, your brain could still be damaged after our fusion. So tell me, what is our mission? Type in your answer to the question. Then give answers that fit the setting. The tree displays the amount of possible choices and rewards. I'm gonna say black data cube, because that's what that's what I thought it was. Johan remembers the mission goal. Impressive. You remembered information Ludwig gave just a few hours ago. Go on then, we don't have all day. Are you seriously disappointed that I got it right because you can't make fun of me? No. Sure, and that's why I did not talk to you while we were stuck in the hideout. Just focus on the task at hand. According to my data, the next door should be locked. Go in and find a way to open it. Okay, so the different modes of K.L.A.R.A or the K.L.A.R.A module by pressing the buttons on the left. The evidence board is currently active. It displays all important objects. Pen and zoom with your mouse. Activate hints. Found out something suspicious, type it into the deduction mode. It needs to fit the mission goal. Click on the box with the name, write your deduction into the input. Write short but complete sentences. Try to state one deduction at a time. Example, pistol was used as a murder weapon. This is all the dialogues in this table for now. Okay. So one of the coolest things that I know about this is that they've set up a it's not machine learning. They've set up a large language model, or an LLM. And normally you might think, oh, ChatGPT, LLM, like all that stuff, right? Okay. Q. With it being in use, it's very simple, but it gets the job done. That it's only for this game. It's really cool. Organic poster. Not every object is important. Okay. I don't think this is important. It says Reich, meaning I'm wondering if this is like... Ave Aeterna is always followed by Ad Aeternum. Show devotion and love for the Empire with every greeting. I'm gonna take my time. A greeting card. Best wishes for your birthday. Dear Richard, I send you my warmest wishes on your birthday. May health and success be with you always. Despite everything that has happened, it is an honor for me to be allowed to serve you. With respectful regards, Mueller. Oh, okay, that's rare. I don't think the greeting card's important. A work schedule. The shift change takes too long. The change must happen faster. Okay. A letter, a fountain pen, a handbook. Eternal military insignia shows signals of Prefectoris or Prefectus and Legatus. They illustrate the differences regarding their rank. Maybe I put the handbook in? Oh, no. Okay, so each item that I see pops up here, and then it'll say, what's the deduction? Like, where would the key be? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So finding a lot of clues helps. Even though not all of them are important. Your complaint has been received. Deficiency will be remedied immediately. Sigil. I wonder who Sigil is. Okay. Oh, handbook. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to do some numbers in Roman numerals. For beginners, Aeternian number system. So I'm assuming the numbers that we're dealing with are going to be like on the computer or somewhere. Visitor list. What is this? Mueller arrived, left in 10 minutes, had documents in his hand. So we just dropped off documents. That's not important. Okay, there's something down here. Data cube. A data cube has been picked up. Does it have any like importance? Okay. I don't need this anymore. Let's close that. I can open this drawer. There's a lipstick in there. Oh, wait. 27. So lipstick has 27 on it. I don't think it has any like true importance. But who knows, you know? We have to explore. Okay. See, like, in a way, this is kind of like an escape room. Because you have to find the key, right? You also just find all the little secrets. Okay. There's something over here. Table lamp. Nothing. I like how the table lamp pops up on here. These are all the items in the room. There's nothing. There's nothing. Oh. Interact with input fields are okay. 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 This terminus could be of use. Go on, find a valid AID so we can enter it. Oh yes, of course. The AID, the thing I definitely know about. Good, then you can start your investigation. But no, I mean I have no clue what that is. I'm confused. Why would you say things that you don't actually mean? Explain yourself. It's something humans do, you know? Forget it. Just tell me where I can find it. It's an identification number anyone from Eterna gets issued at birth. Even assimilated Eternians get one. Alright, let's take this as an investigation practice. Go and find the name of the person who this office belongs to. AID in their database. Lucius Draxus. Letter. Is this the letter? Okay. I have to write, I'm writing this down because I don't speak German. But I like that it takes place in like a German alternative world. Open the K.L.A.R.A module. Okay. Okay. Letter. Name of person. Evidence cannot be established. Okay. So I'm probably going to want to put the guy's name here. Legatus Lucius Raxus. Okay, so... Or maybe I should just look at the greeting card. Maybe it says it even better. Richard. Wait, his name is Richard? Okay, so this is not important. This... Okay. Oh. Visitor Protocol Richard Reichman. So I could... It'd be Visitor Protocol... Is it on here? Visitor list. Name of office owner. Cool. Visitor list. The office belongs to Richard Reichman. Okay. See, that's how it works. So, how it works in general is that you have to put in simple sentences. There are pre-programmed responses to everything you can, to general things you can put in. So if you don't say something correctly, it's going to deny it, which is really cool because that means that it's up to you to actually see or think about why something is the way it is. But it's not going to go off the beaten path. It's going to stay within its lines. The Officer Richard Reichman. Let me conduct a search in my database. We're lucky no one works here tonight. According to my data, there is a national holiday today in this nation. Even Eternians celebrate it? No. Eternians would like nothing more than to erase every other culture that is not their own. Well, can't erase Melt Day. Or Met Day. Is that the name of the holiday? What is even being celebrated? My data on this seems completely empty. We build hedgehogs out of raw meat, and we gift them to our loved ones. What? Impressive. You really are the most barbaric nation on this island. You know, the little spikes are made of small onion pieces. I'll just save it in my database as barbaric humans yearning for their prehistoric past. Anyways, my search is successful. I found him. Use the database and the nodule search for him now. Okay, so now we can access the database. Search for people, products, yeah. So, I think it's Richard Reichman. 2551. Formerly a colonel of the Nation of Steel. Capitulation given the title of an Eternian rank. So, Eternia was taken over. Or Eternia took over this poor town. Or nation. 2551. What? Oh. Okay. Forgot about this. Okay. 2. So I need 2,000. So 2551 would be 2 M's. I need 500. D. 50. L1. DL1. Or DLI. Okay. Oh, frick. DLI. Access granted. Cool. Oh, this is like really hard to see. Nuntai. From Draxus. Subject, we need to talk. You need to talk. I'll pay a visit tomorrow between 4 and 12 p.m. Revert your establishment accordingly. And then I have a cat meowing in my background. What? What? You're bringing me a gift? You hunted a fluffy blue object? Yeah? Anyway. Salvete. I've reset your ostium. It's the fancy way to say door, you know. Took up some lessons. Anyway, the pen temporarily reset to 1, 2, 3, 4. Please change it. I mean it. Tomorrow I'll be back and we'll whoop your K.L.A.R.A if you haven't changed it by then. It means asses. Seeing the altar inspection, they were really furious about it. Early kept it together, trying to report to a real prefectus. Another quiet guy. He wore the uniform of legatus. I think he was looking for something else. But I don't think he took anything. Might want to check your office, though, just in case. K.L.A.R.A. Your assigned K.L.A.R.A module has lost connection to our facilities. Oh, I'm afraid. Then maybe it's maybe the K.L.A.R.A module that we have is his. Okay. Before we continue, I realize you're not in the best shape right now. However, it will happen that we will run into other people. You must try to talk us out of it, and above all, remain friendly while doing so, understood? Especially when we encounter Eternians. Didn't they kill me? That's what the code hunters told me, at least. It's quite hard being friendly after that, you know? Hello? Someone there? Ah, scheiße. Ah, so I heard correctly. You actually have to be registered to be in here. Please turn around and step closer. I've Eterna. Lie your way out. Good answers earn denarii. Spend them after your mission. I'm saying that I've Eterni because I'm copying him. Hopping like an Eternian, but fails. I see you're not quite familiar with the correct customs yet, but it was a good attempt. Well, I don't want to disturb, but entering without authorization is strictly forbidden. What are you doing here? Fixing the keypad. Okay. Is that gonna work? Because I am genuinely saying I'm fixing the keypad. Lies that he is the Technicus Becker and wants to repair the keypad. Yeah? You realize I know the Technicus. He was here yesterday. Well, you see. What are you doing? This is pathetic. Show him the module and let me handle it. Fine. Yes, I remember now. I have this companion, you see? A companion? Don't tell me. That's a K.L.A.R.A. Only the top citizens and military members get one for themselves. No offense, but how did you get your hands on that? You don't look Adarnian at all. This is none of your concern. This human is my corpus. We should tell you enough to stop pestering us. What? A corpus? Well, this explains his behavior. Your matters must be serious then. It's just my order are from Legatus Draxus himself. Is there a way to prove he really is a corpus? It's to have been dull after the corpus surgery. Could he demonstrate? But of course, a human will gladly display stupidity to you. This makes stupid. I'm just saying something dumb. It's just something dumb, you know? They'll say something stupid. But I like cake is just stupid. Very stupid to me. Is he really a corpus? Wasting our time. Look at the markings on his skin. Or the interface on his temple. By the Emperor, you are right. Well, don't want to meddle with affairs of the state. You may enter, but please, Legatus Draxus cannot know of this. Okay. Okay, I do like that, well, it's 2D. I like that. Okay. So, like, you have really good artwork that can just play in. It's a very pretty world. Okay. There's a door here. Well, thanks for chiming in like that. Maybe you're not half bad. Don't take it the wrong way. I helped you because I have to. If they kill you, then I have no data as to what happens to me. Worst case, I return to being a slave for Eterna. I won't let that happen. Makes me wonder, am I this corpus thing you were talking about? No. No, can you elaborate, or... If you really need to know, you can search for it in the database. We're here on a mission, so keep going and look for the black data cube. If I can. So what is a corpus? Highest coders, entities with the highest code levels are assigned a human host to fully realize their potential. Oh. So the human is just a body for the K.L.A.R.A and the AI. So they're puppets. That sucks. What is this? An empty vial of Zen 100. So you gotta check everything, because you never know what's gonna be in any of these. And... Ooh, a normal data cube. If I look at my evidence board, we are in chapter 0, and there's secret evidence that says, but, so, currently have the chapter. So we're really only playing the prologue for this, but dang it, I'm assuming it's in here. Black data cube's in here. There's no one. It's a good thing. That's not good. Guess I forgot this password hint. I just follow the sequence as it was played here. White begins, black wins. Okay. Look to play this opening. Oh, okay. See, this is kind of It's a bit confusing. But I think this is where the secret clue comes in. But in addition, somebody is dead. If you come over here, which I don't really want to go over there, you can see that there's just a slightly less living person. You know? Yeah. Or possibly a slightly less living person. But it did say, like, from the K.L.A.R.A module something, so I'm assuming he's, dead. Because that's bloody, and that's a room. Okay, so we're going like, there's a giant island, and we're... Okay, we're going fictional Japanese rules. Alder for Eterna. Author looks pathetic, okay. Okay, there's a brick here. It leads this way. Bunch of things, you know? Okay. Interesting. Fountain pen. Reichman, there's nothing to win. No honor, no glory, no honor. Operation Dawn must fail. You know what's at stake. Time is running out. If this is not ended by tomorrow, there will be consequences. I hope it is worth it to you. From Mueller. Is Mueller dead? There's blood here. Oh, there's the dead guy. Said you need to check every drawer. Even though I'm wasting my time here. Because I can see there's a dead guy. Oh man, there's a damn corpse lying around. What? Examine it so I can see it. I'll do so in a minute. The phone is off its rock or thing. There's some cigarettes. Silent moments between the lines of your... Okay, who we are. EF. Well, that's not anyone that we know thus far. Okay. Broken clock. Looks like... Okay, so the clock stopped at about 4:15. That's good to know in case I need to do anything with that. Oh, there's probably something in here because it's open. Nope. The bust has blood on it. That's the weapon. Locked storage room. Meaning there's probably something in there. Richard Reichman. Okay, there's an Eterna like piece, so I'm assuming the K.L.A.R.A said I'm scared. And that's what I meant. That corpse you just scanned is the Prefectus, Johann. Oh man, we're in deep shit, aren't we? We need to leave now. My, leaving so early. But you just arrived, have you not? Come here and let's chat. I have this nice suspicion that you didn't receive a meat hedgehog today. Is that blood? Wait, blood on him? This is close enough. I do not need to inhale your stench. My name is Legatus Lucius Drexus. You may think of me as someone who keeps this newly Eternian province nice and clean. Clean of filth and rats, but as a corpus you would know that, of course. Dear Legatus, we've been sent to... Silence. Never speak to me, ever again. You may own this human, but he is still far, far beyond your worth. May you never forget that. This K.L.A.R.A nonsense may have impressed this nation, but not me. Call me old-fashioned, if you will. Corpus, what is your name, so I may address you correctly? Real name. You idiot. Stop messing around or you may kill us both. Start reading database entries and use your brain. Oh, okay. Sutzman Nohan. He's speaking German. This technology is truly shameful. We should be using our superior technological advances to improve humans. Let's create soulless cold imitations of something that is already greatness beyond imagination. Humans. Don't you agree? What are your thoughts on these, K.L.A.R.A? Does that send me in a good direction? Johan disagrees. K.L.A.R.As might be more human than we might think. Yeah, because all they're doing is borrowing human bodies, but they're... looks like AI. Who could blame you for your take? Your brain has been scrambled and you carry that thing around permanently. I feel nothing but pity. And you interest me. You seem more lucid and capable than other corpi I've met. The Senate must have sent their best man to investigate the murder of the Prefectus. Not surprising. We start our investigation immediately. There's just one more issue breathing down my neck. You see, I have this reputation of being tough but fair to these men. The good Legionnaire Hoffman did seem to think otherwise. He defied my direct orders. This is such an example. What is it? The wheel of my favorite hanging. I'm going to do something. Can I look it up? It's not letting me look it up. Can I just put firing squad? Is that allowed? I think it was something else. Oh. The wheel hanging guillotine. Is that going to be allowed? No, okay, so I can't. It won't let me look it up now. So I'm gonna go hanging. Can I just say imprisonment? No, okay, so it's not letting I essentially have to pick. Let's just go with hanging. Hanging Hoffman. You do a good taste in execution methods, I must admit. Let's get back to the issue at hand. You already suspected the assistant of the Prefectus as his murderer, Legionnaire Mueller. I brought him in for thorough interrogation, if you will. Sadly, he did not talk much. Or perhaps he simply could not talk anymore. I am not quite sure. Go and check the crime scene carefully. If you have collected enough evidence to indict Mueller, you may speak to him yourself. If he can still speak at all, that is. I've had quite a few. Oh, we're on this is chapter 1. So this is locked. I'm on my own. Oh boy. Guess they kind of give me some hints. Okay, so first thing is the window. I don't see anything, but yet it seems to be. There's only one window open, and yet it shows a window, you know? So I think, oh, okay, that's why. Oh, chapter 1, and then this leads into whatever this is. Okay. So the victim. Okay, why isn't it? Okay. Victim. Okay. Can I put dead? That's the only downside is if I'm dead. No, okay. Weapon used. The buster's used as a weapon, okay. Okay, so there's hints too. Buster's used, okay, so there's a secret thing. Maybe. Dude, you are so confusing. Okay, that's probably that. I like how that just doesn't. It's empty. So they drank wine. So I'm assuming I have to solve these first. So what is this? Oh, okay, so you use data cubes. Okay. Motive from the desk on the desk. Why would I have a message? And that's a clipboard. So... Okay, so it's not going to want me to do that. Note on the desk is motive. Is a threat, yeah. There's something... What is a... I'm trying to think of what the clipboard is. There's a clipboard... Can I put the clock on time of death? Okay, it lets me, okay. The stops at 4:15, but okay, so we can put that. Can I just put corpse? No, okay. This room is locked. I don't know why. Okay, you don't want to accept that. Wine bottle is empty. The window's open. Yeah, window's open. Why is the window open? Okay. This is whoever is going to be the person. What is this clipboard? Yeah, according to the guard, Mueller visited Reichman. He arrived at 10 p.m. and left at 10:10. Okay. So that's all the evidence we need. Yeah, I don't know what this would be. But I know what it is. It's this empty vial. There's an empty vial of Zen 100 in the hallway. I don't know what that means. But apparently it's important. So we have all the evidence that points to somebody, to Mueller. The chess game shows the game was started but never finished. Game started. Played. Maybe. Okay. Altar for Eterna. Probably could say empty. Right. Because the altar is empty. I don't know. There's this, there's that. That looks circular in nature. I don't know what that would be. Oh, just pure decor. Okay, that's not needed. Oh, we found something. Destroyed or burnt document. Did it pop in my thing? We're gonna say destroyed evidence. That's what it could be. Burnt document. Someone tried to destroy evidence. Yeah. Oh, it's not. Okay, so I'm assuming the star is what is like you found it. Was used as a weapon. So the key... What is the key? Why am I missing a key here, though? Oh. Mueller wasn't here. Wasn't here. Maybe he left quickly. Recommend he arrived. Okay, so it's not really. It's there. It says the key item, or it's a key, but maybe I'm missing something because the key item or the key isn't here. What is this hint? We're learning this game. You visit Reichman. Oh, no other visitors. Okay, that's probably what it's meant to be. No other visitors. So there's only one person. That's what it means. Okay. And now we have all the key evidence to start to incriminate Mueller. And that's how this game works, is you just... In the end, we're going to find out the case. That should be enough to indict Mueller. We heard his side of the story, tell Draxus it was him, and walk out. But it seems like someone forgot the true mission objective. We still haven't found the black data cube, remember? You'll do as I say. The longer we stay, the higher the chance Draxus finds out who we really are. You seem pretty scared. And it's kind of funny. Your fear of death is making you look kind of alive right now. And a lack of fear makes you look like you're not. Get the key from Draxus. Maybe I'm just tired of it. Slippers. Oh. Oh, there's a... Yep, it wasn't Mueller wasn't the one that killed him. Where is it? Found on glass. Okay. Can I just write found? So someone was here, but it wasn't Mueller. Okay, I think. Okay, it wasn't Mueller. I think I may have cracked a case, which I'm not sure if I want to. Okay. It's not on the visitor log. It's not here either. But... I don't want to indict somebody if they're innocent, you know? Can I put cigarettes? There were cigarettes that were lit. Ashtray. Lit. The cigarettes are still glowing. How can that be? There's 3 keys here. Okay. What is that? Could it be that the person that... Wait. Why would could the window be that they snuck out? I want to know if it'll... It's not going to accept it, but... Oh, poem! Wait. Okay, there's a poem. I'm assuming I have to do... It's the chessboard. The chessboard has a secret. But there's a poem... A poem about a lover. Maybe. Love poem. Fragment had a poem written by E.F. E.F. Okay. Database. E.F. Maybe it's in the emails. E.F. Elaine Fisher. I'm assuming. Fisher. E. Fisher. I'm assuming it's Elaine. It's not. Okay. It probably is here then. Fisher. Who is Fisher? Fisher. Hoffman. Wait. Drax's sigil. Okay. I'm realizing that I'm finding things. Sigil. I can't do her. But maybe the work schedule is other officers. The guards seem to work in shifts. Okay. We haven't found the key yet. Work schedule. Maybe I can just write Fisher. On shift. Okay, so maybe it's Mueller's not on shift. On shift. Not on shift. Not listed. Okay. It's something Fisher. I don't have her name. I'm betting it's somewhere in here, but I don't know where. I really do want to find this because I've stumbled upon something. Mueller, Hoffman. Working during murder. It doesn't say. But we know that whiskey glass. Whiskey glass. I'm gonna say lipstick. Is that gonna say anything like? belongs to woman. No. The poem contains name of lover. No. 23. Lipstick 23. Lipstick. There's a lipstick thing in here. I'm trying to figure out what brand it is. I don't... Blue Tenzite. Okay. Blue Tenzite. Editor integration. Freedom of personal control. Okay. Blue Tenzite 23. Ray Vectus. Ray Us Fisher. I'm gonna activate a hint. I'm confused on her name. Okay, that means I need to find a way into the storage room. I think it said white. Is it? It said white. Also means as it plays here, note to self: white begins, black wins. And then the safe, if we're looking at passwords. I assume it was, if white starts, it's 4. Because the pawn had to move to 4. Black moved to 5. Oh, maybe it's per turn. Okay. And then king moved to 2. 4, 5, 2? That makes no sense. That's the only placement that I could think of. 4, 5, 2. Oh, maybe it's 3, 4. I think it's meant to represent each turn. If black wins, so we have to solve the rest of the game. If it ends in... Okay, so that means that black responds to... Where'd 2 go? I'm trying to think here, because like, if the king has to be checked, that means maybe it moves to 6. No, because like it's a bad. I don't know. I'm not great at chess, just that's why the problem is. Again, note to self, white begins, black wins. So that means, as I said, we really have to determine the other pieces. And the only thing I can think of is you could checkmate white, because white can't move forward, but then you'd have to. There's a lot of different moves. That's the problem I have. Actually, what is the key to this? 2 whiskey glasses. Okay, so I'm supposed to say like 2 glasses. Two people drinking. That's, I don't know. I don't know. It feels dumb. Can I just activate my final hint here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Deduction mode. The no in the guess is not Mueller's handwriting. Written by someone else. Nope. And I'm out of yeah. Oh, so you really tried hard to become an attorney. So amusing. These people actually think they will never be like us. If their stupidity wasn't so funny, it would almost be insulting. Go on then, talk to the brute in the room and see for yourself if he can still talk. Talking to Mueller will end the demo. What room? Oh, that room. Oh, you're tied up. Yeah, I don't think it was you, buddy. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you. But I don't have any defense for you either. Like, I know someone else did it, but I have to speed this up. I'm sorry. What happened to you? Are you okay? I'm investigating the death of the Perfectus. I want to talk to you before we jump to conclusions. Just get it over with. Tell us what happened yesterday. I already told your bootlicker friends. I arrived at this office in the evening, handed him the documents and left. He just happened to be dead after? Why does it matter so much? Anyone who visited us could have done the same. I believe you. You did it. You... I'm assuming the Tend. Yep. I don't know. Because I can't solve the right way. That'd be true if it weren't for the fact that you were the last one to see him alive. And that, but you were the only person that witnessed him at all. It's on the list. Convenient. So what now? What will you tell the get us? What is your narrative, Hair Detective? They force us to work for the Eternian Legion. They won't give us weapons. So how would I even kill Reckman then? I went inside and just crushed him with my bare hands. Ha ha ha. Laughing hurts. It's so unrealistic. No, there was a weapon. The bust. He took the bust and killed the Perfectus. A bust? I've never seen a bust in his office. Where would he keep it? Maybe the shrine? No. Where was it? Wait, actually, where does this bust go? In storage? That's the only way I can say it. You're right. There's been no podium or something similar. It must be taken for the storage room. Was the door open when you visited him? The door's always closed. Not even I know what's in there. Could it be? No, it can't be. Porch the Rickers. Richard Reichman. I think I have to say you. Because the investigation short, he'll report that Mueller is the murderer. So be it. Without Reichman, this nation was doomed anyway. Death is a mercy. I'll ask you for a favor, though. Please find a new home for my poor Mousy. She does not deserve any of this. She's been a good cat. I'll try to find a way. Wait, is someone running through the hallway? Miss Fisher, there you are. Sure, we should check what's going on. Chapter 2. To love until death. K.L.A.R.A asked. 9% tried to lie to Hoffman and pretend to be the repairman. Nice try. Could not convince Hoffman. Okay. 41% were honest. Real name. 58% disagree with the Draxus. 29% sealed Hoffman's fate by charging him to be hung. And 20 wanted to tell us that Mueller was the murderer. I didn't want to. But there's just so much at play that I just couldn't figure it out. And that, I guess, is it. I'm really interested in seeing how this game turns out in the end. And I don't know, it's very interesting in its use of technology. Also, it just feels unique. It's a fun detective game from playing it right now to what it could become and what it probably will become. So, yeah. If you want to check out Code 9 for yourself, I'll link it down below in the description. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.